Oh, don't drop the box now. Hi, I'm Katelyn. I've been a Rockette for 14 years, and this is my costume chronicle. As a Rockette, we're known for our high kicks and high fashion. And I can't wait to share some behind-the-scenes details on some of our most epic Rockette Showtime styles. This is my costume chronicle. All right, here we go. What we have in here. Reindeer! This is from the Thanksgiving Day Parade. I have to say, one of the best Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parades. So much fun. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is always so special. Learning reindeer is one of the most difficult numbers that we do in particular, just because it does open the show and we need that excitement and we need to really show that too. So to always start the show at like the highest possible level, like we only put on the most spectaculars, right? That rev up and that excitement that we have, it kind of builds like throughout the costume show, like that ombre, it's like coming with the very, very tips of our toes, like all the way to the top of our antlers, which are 17 inches tall too and light up. In our Kickline, we actually call it Peekadeer. And you know how like reindeer always have like that little tilt forward of their head, right? So we call it like our little Peekadeer, and I think it's so cute and just like so accurate. Reindeer is the only costume that we put on in our dressing rooms. Just not enough time to get up all those flights of stairs to change in between every single one of our numbers. I like to say we're very athletic, but running up all those stairs is a lot in that short amount of time. Ooh, another surprise, our bells! I mean, you can't like not hear this and like not think of Christmas, right? Being a Rockette, we are so particular about our movement, right? Our precision style is what we're most famous for. So every which way we move our wrists and our shoulders and our neck, our head, our bells are ringing, so we're all in tune together. Our bells are actually quite loud, just like that, you know, jingle of Christmas, and we sing right away, ring out the bells, those Christmas bells, and we're just like gearing up the audience for Christmas. All right, let's see what's in the next one. I'm excited now. What surprises do we have in Ragdolls! Ragdolls is actually one of my favorite numbers in the show. I think it just really showcases all of our personalities as Rockettes too, just because we get to be like a little silly and kind of play with each other and play with the audience. This was from a Christmas in August event. And we shut down 6th Avenue and it snowed outside, Santa was there, and we actually came out as Ragdolls through the box office. We actually had a little secret message with our boxes at the end that said, "See you at Christmas." So that was always really fun. It kind of geared us up and defrosted us, if you will. But Ragdolls is such a blast. One tap is one of my favorite styles of dance that we do. We actually have live microphones in the arches of our feet. So all of the taps that you hear are, of course, live. The wig has changed. We've dyed our hair throughout the years. So the wig actually used to be orange, but now we're redheads. And with Ragdolls, I'm one of the Rockettes that actually pop up from the pit. So we're really, really close to the audience. We kind of like popcorn our way up and like get to stick our tongue out at little kids, just like wave, and you can always hear the audience too, because as a Rockette, sometimes we don't always hear the audience's reaction. And with that, you definitely do. So it's really fun, really playful. We definitely work very hard to make sure that our costumes work together in with the choreography, because we want to make that perfect illusion, right? And because it is not a standard kickline in the show, we have to really make sure that our costume is working exactly to the choreography. All right, I'm curious to see what's in the next box. What do we got? All right, let's see. Oh, my friends! Oh, this is so fun. We used to wear this during Christmas in New York, which I wore this on tour, actually. So I've worn this in Nashville, performing at the Grand Ole Opry, in Providence, and Boston. So in that version of the Christmas Spectacular, we're not in New York. So we take the audience all the way back to New York City, and this is one of the costumes that we wore for that. I think it is just so iconic. That Rockette Santa look is just so sweet, and these are my sisters. This is family. We now wear this just for like special events. And most recently, last year, we actually won a Shorty Award for one of our TikToks that we created, the world's smallest violin. And it's kind of just like the pop, right? We are wearing our rehearsal gear at the very beginning, and then we end in our beautiful, iconic Rockette Santa suits. I have a present. Our headpiece. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Who doesn't love a headpiece, you know? I always like to say we're like a sophisticated version of Christmas, and this is definitely our way to do that. Okay, let's continue on our costume chronicles. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, this is another good one. More friends, more friends, more friends. Our New York at Christmas coats, alternating red and green with our muffs. I always like to say, as Radio City Rockettes, we form an unbroken line. We really have each other's backs no matter what. And this kind of symbolizes it too in this picture. New York at Christmas is so iconic, so incredible. We actually have a double-decker bus that is on stage. We alternate in these red and green coats, just like classic red and green. This comes off of a very quick change. So we are actually in Parade of the Wooden Soldiers right before New York at Christmas, and we had to take off our hat, cheeks, jacket, gloves, soldier pants, socks, and tap shoes, and in 78 seconds, put on all of this. So our shoes, our dress, which is red or green, and then our jackets, which are alternating in colors, red and green, our muffs, our earrings, and new set of gloves. So that happens very quickly. And we just practice changing that costume because it is really fast. We have to make sure that we all work together as a unit. And that's something too, like we really do work together in every way, shape, and form. We work with our dresser. There's usually one dresser for every 3 Rockettes. And we kind of chat with each other. We're like, you know, hey Sam, I like to put on my dress first. She's like, great, I'll put on my shoes first. And we alternate and we help each other out. Again, that double-decker bus really does drive. So it drives off stage, comes back on, and the curtains come down on the bus. So we actually have like a whole day of practicing, taking off of our coats, our gloves, and our hats, because we have to make sure that our hats go inside of our jackets, because if anything were to fall off the bus, it would cause the bus to stop. You know, the Rockettes are always evolving, and so are our costumes. So this is one of our most recent evolutions, and this year is actually changing again. Bonus round! Let's see what we got. Oh, don't drop the box now. Oh, wait, I do know this one! Pizzazz! It's our candy cane, it's the best! Oh my gosh, this costume is iconic. Actually, fun story about this one. So I was also a Clara in the Christmas Spectacular, and I remember the Rockettes did this number in the Christmas Spectacular when I was a Clara, and I used to learn all of the choreography backstage. They actually had these candy cane props that they would dance with. Santa had like a fierce remix version of his Santa suit. It was pink and red. It was incredible, and it was all about Santa having pizzazz. He's got that extra special. And I would learn all the choreography backstage. I would take a meter stick and I would try to learn all the choreography with the neon candy canes. Just so iconic. Look at these lines. I mean, just absolutely incredible, so beautiful, so much fun. Thanks for checking out my Costume Chronicle. Come see us in our incredible costumes on stage at the Christmas Spectacular.